モディ首相、そして日印、両国の産業界の皆様、こんにちは。本日、日本を代表する150社以上の企業の皆様と共に、このデリーの地で、こうやってお会いできること、大変よろしく思います。
able to participate here, feel very happy to do so. In 2007, the then Prime Minister Shinzo Abe delivered his historic speech, The Confluence of the Two Seas, here in India. In that address, he presented a visionary concept linking the Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean as the seas of freedom and prosperity. This India is the very place where the vision of today's free and open Indo-Pacific was born. Today, as the world enters in an era of profound challenges marked by the rise of protectionism, economic coercion, and growing geopolitical tensions, it has become essential to strengthen regional autonomy and resilience. With this in mind, in May this year, I proposed a further revolution of FOIP founded on the ground principle of growing stronger and more prosperous together. This vision, centered on the twin principles of autonomy and resilience, also resonates deeply with Prime Minister Modi's Mahasagar initiative. As the two leading democracies supporting the region, Japan and India will further deepen their cooperation to uphold the rule of law, stand firm against every form of coercion, safeguard freedom, create prosperity, and together shape the future. Among the many areas of cooperation, energy security is one of the most important area. At the recent G7 summit, I presented three proposals to strengthen energy security, ensuring free and transparent energy trade, enhancing strategic energy stockpiles, and promoting cooperation between producing and consuming countries. Through the Power Asia initiative, we are working to translate this vision into concrete action to ensure going forward Japan and India will jointly strengthen regional energy security through new areas of cooperation, including enhanced petroleum stockpiling. This initiative is founded upon that very vision. In addition, Japanese and Indian companies will jointly advance a green ammonia production project with an annual capacity of approximately 4 lakh tons. I sincerely hope that this project will become a symbol of new chapter in energy security cooperation between our two countries. Further, my attention has been drawn to the vast biomass resources available in India's rural areas that remain largely underutilized. These include cattle dung, rice straw, sugarcane residue, and other agriculture biomass. In fact, this is not a new idea. For many years, Prime Minister Modi has promoted a vision of converting rural resources into energy by harnessing the strength of cooperative institutions. I firmly believe that this vision holds the key to opening a new future for both rural development and energy security in India. Based on this shared vision, Prime Minister Modi and I have agreed to launch the Japan-India CBG initiative as a new joint project through cooperative institutions. This initiative will promote the production of energy from cattle dung and other biomass resources in the form of compressed biogas, the CBG. We have agreed for biogas generation. Through the letter of intent signed today, we should jointly create a market of approximately 2.5 million CNG vehicles powered by this biogas. Our cooperation is no longer confined to the energy sector alone. The scope of this partnership continues to expand, and the range of stakeholders involved is becoming increasingly diverse, encompassing startups as well as small and medium enterprises. On this occasion, we are pleased to announce approximately 129 private sector cooperation agreements. Together with these investments, exceeding 2 trillion Japanese yen. Today, an increasing number of Japanese companies are using India as a base for expanding their engagement with Africa. Under the framework of the FOIP, we will extend this new model of growth developed by Japan and India to countries across the global south, including Africa, Asia, and Latin America. By joining forces, Japan and India will pursue the shared vision of growing stronger and more prosperous together. Guided by this principle, our two countries will work together to shape the future of the Indo-Pacific as well as global south. Let's work together. Thank you very much for your kind attention.